Hey Infinite, so I did a quick video just a second ago. Hopped in the car to go pick up my hair so I can get it braided up, and thought to myself, I kind of rushed through that, and I wanted to just touch on it just a little bit more in depth. I love you guys, and I love to talk too, so that could be another reason. But I just like to be clear, and I've been through so much, and I've learned so much through my journey that thus far, that anything that I can share, I want to be sure that I share it with care, that I share it in depth, and that I share it with compassion. And so I feel like I did that last video really rushy, and so I just wanted to come back in real quick and just touch on it a little bit more. So the basis of that video is for everyone to understand that any relationship that you have in your life is nothing more than a reflection of your relationship with yourself. So if you are in a position of relationship with yourself, so where you have a high and healthy level of self-esteem, confidence, love for self, a direction of where it is you would like to head, a real notion and definition of who you are, what you like and what you don't like, then 9 times out of 10 the relationships in your life are going to reflect that, right? And nobody's life is perfect, nobody's relationships are perfect, so this is not to say any of that, but this is to say that if you find yourself in situations where you're dealing with people that mistreat you and misuse you, you have to see that you're sending out that energy somewhere within yourself. And that's a lot of what we do at Infinite Work, is we help to identify those things, because in going about life, and especially when we have issues where it's like secular, where your mother probably went through it, your grandmother, and your grandmother before her, and and I speak a lot to women, but I'm sorry, you could put the he and the grandfather in it too. It's for everybody. But I'm a woman, so I still sharp and still, right? So anyway, if you see yourself going through relationships that mirror the relationships of those before you, those are called cycles, and in those cycles, there are lessons to be learned. Through those relationships, there are lessons to be learned. There's growth to be had. Did I do it right? Oh, I think so. I hope I paused it. Okay. So, usually when you're going through relationships that's secular, I think that's a word. I'm going to go ahead and use it. But that mirror cycles, family cycles, it's usually a karmic lesson to be learned there, and it's usually deeper than just you. It's as you guys know, I'm very into reincarnations, ancestral ties and bonds, and karmic relationships and wealth, and all these types of things. So it's usually a scar way deeper than even you understand. That's the reason why we use tarot and birth charts, and looking into galactic signatures and your astrological placements, because it makes a difference. It matters. It defines the vibration that you resonate on, therefore defining what you attract. You know what I mean? So the point still stands of the first video that I made. The key is not to treat others how you would like to be treated, because nobody follows that. People, you can be the best person in the world, and people will do you dog shit dirty, and then fucking complain to you about the fact that you got a speck of shit on their shirt when they started it to fucking begin with. This is the world that we live in, so you can't go by that. You have to go by how you treat yourself, and you'll find that when you set that standard, okay, this is how I do me. Can't nobody come past here without doing me like this. Does that mean you're not gonna meet fucked up people that try you, especially people that try to pull you back into those cycles? That's definitely going to come. Definitely, because that's part of life. That's part of the lessons that we learn. That's part of how we ascend to the next level, right? This life is work. Relationship is work. Nothing's gonna fall into your lap, but it's important that you vibrate at the frequency that you want to attract. All right. If you find yourself, for instance, attracting multiple relationships of people that cheat on you, you have to see where you cheat yourself. You have to see where you're putting out an energy that says that someone does not have to be sincere to you. And that's not taking responsibility for someone else's actions. That's taking accountability for your part in your situation. There's nothing in your life going on. If you are a grown-ass person, there's nothing in your life going on that you don't have accountability in. Therefore, that you don't have power in. You have power in every part. Even, people that are behind bars. I've never been behind bars. But they say that you can free your mind. They can cage your body, but you can free your mind. So that takes that person vibrating on a different frequency than the material environment. You know what I mean? We create things through our thoughts, through our resonance, through our vibrations. We create relationships and we harness them and we feed them, right? Based on what nutritional value that we have within us. And so if you don't have something of substance, then you're not going to create something of substance. When you begin to love yourself, it does not stop, or respect yourself, or and live in that. Not just saying it, live in that. When you start to do that, like I said, it's not going to stop bullshit ass people, fuck boys and fuck girls from coming your way. It's not what it does. But it gives you the wherewithal to deal properly, to dismiss them properly, and to have a radar sensor to know that these fuck boys and fuck girls is around before they ever get too close to really touch anything. Okay? So, last time, all together, for the rest of fucking 2019 and on yonder, for galaxies and million gazillion goddamn years to come, we don't treat people how we want to be treated. Why? Because it's bullshit. We know that people are going to treat us the way we treat ourselves. Everything is from within, right out. Nothing in this world means anything if you don't validate it in your life. If you wasn't here, it wouldn't matter to you. Nothing is outside of yourself. We create this world. We create this matrix. We create this dimension. Okay? You create your relationships. There's plenty of telltale signs that you can pinpoint. You can point out motherfuckers that ain't about nothing. And usually we know, our internal GPS let us know. But, out of curiosity, out of being bored, out of thinking you can change a motherfucker, whatever it be, we persist. Even though we usually know better from the beginning. So that's another thing, I guess. Start to trust your intuition. Trust your internal GPS. You don't gotta have reason. You ever met somebody and you just be like, well, I don't like that person. Like, I don't vibe with that person. Sometimes you need to just leave it there. I don't like that motherfucker. Y'all don't vibrate at the same frequency. Maybe it's not something that you can verbalize, something you can really articulate for other people to understand, but you just feel something and you know it. You don't have to have other people understand it. Go with that. Honor yourself. Honor who you are. Honor your feelings. Honor your desires. Right? Without judgment. Sit in yourself. Sit with yourself. And when you do that, it will shine from the inside out, and you will begin to create these relationships that really honor who you are, that really fill you up, that really have this reciprocity and mutuality. That's what we want. Essentially, it's partnerships, right? Relationships is just, and I have a video about this. Relationships, I relate to you, and we've come together, be it because of cultural experiences or childhood, family ties, or whatever it is, we relate to each other. But when you come together with someone in a partnership, partners share a common goal. Partners share a common drive, a common destination to get to, working together, cooperation, teamwork, co. You know what I mean? That's what partnership is about. And those are the things that we want to obtain. All right, so last goddamn time, we know that treating people the way we want to be treated is not the way to go. Treat yourself how you want others to treat you, and it will return to you 10 times fold. People will reflect what it is that you honestly understand and know about yourself and your worth. All right, I feel better. Now I could go get my hair. I felt like I cheated. I was like, that wasn't good. All right, Infinites, I love y'all. Once again, as in all the time, sometimes I forget to end the videos like this because I'm not a robot, so I don't always remember. But go out here, man. Identify your purpose and get on that fucking mission. No one has the job that you have to do except for you. Source put it in your hands, right? We can't complete this puzzle if we have even one soldier out of place. Everybody got to be on post. Everybody got to be ready for go time. This is go time. All right? I love y'all. Go out, be the best you. Remember, the fucking world is waiting on you. Only you could do what you could do. We love you, and we waiting on you. All right, Infinites, be great. Have a good one.